So what's the cost of delaying the registration of your trademark? So when I talk about registration, I mean with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, the USPTO. A lot of people, when you start a business, you've got a lot of things that you've got to spend time and money on. And so a lot of people put off registering their trademark, figuring they'll do that when things are up and running and they've got more bandwidth for it, more money and all that. There's a major risk and cost to doing that, and that's why I wanted to do this video. So one of the cool things is that with trademarks, you actually start developing trademark rights as soon as you start using the trademark in commerce in association with your goods and services. So those unregistered trademark rights are called common law trademark rights. And that's a really cool thing, and that's one of the reasons that people, I think, often get a false sense that they can just delay the registration because they figure they're building trademark rights anyway. Well, that is true, but the problem with common law trademarks that people don't talk about enough is that they are expensive to use. Because whenever you have unregistered trademark rights, you have to prove them in court with evidence. And if you've ever paid attention to lawsuits, or if you've ever had a lawyer, you know that every time you have to prove something in court with evidence, it costs money. And so one of the major benefits of registering your trademarks and registering them early, like ideally before you even start using the trademark, you file an application to register it, that's the best time. What that ends up doing is saving you a ton of legal fees in the future, because you get the benefit of certain rules that just say, by law, because this trademark is registered and the filing date is what it is, everyone that comes after that automatically doesn't have the right to it. Like that filing date, that fixes your claim to exclusive use of that trademark throughout the entire United States, even if you're not using it yet. So if someone starts using a similar trademark or the same trademark after your filing date and you're not using it yet, you actually win, because you're filing, like you can actually, when I say win, you can actually force them to change their name because you were first. So that's pretty powerful. And by the way, that's also why you want to make sure you always do trademark clearance, because you could be that company that is first to use it in the United States, but someone else is first to get to the trademark office and register and file an application to register their trademark. Won't be registered until they actually use it, but when it's registered, the filing date is the date of their claim. So you are out of luck, and they can force you to change your name. So please do your trademark clearance, and please don't delay in registering your trademarks. I can't even tell you, it saves you so much heartache, so much trouble, and a lot of money. We're talking like tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees if you just register early, so that you have the benefit of these legal presumptions. It works even before you get to court, because when you're sending cease and desist letters, if you're dealing with trademark lawyers, we all know how that works in court, so we advise our clients accordingly. So the stronger your trademark rights are when you send that cease and desist letter, the shorter that discussion, negotiation with the other side is going to be, and the better your chances are that you're going to be able to get something resolved and get them to change their name without having to file a lawsuit. So there was one more thing I wanted to say about the cost of delay, and the other thing is that common law trademark rights, you only have the scope that you can prove. Because again, remember I said they have to be proved in court. That means that if there's someone in another state and you haven't gotten to that state yet, but maybe you plan to, like maybe you're in Bucks and Montgomery counties, and there's another company that's in South Jersey, that has a similar name. You don't have a great case against them, and you have to prove, if you don't have a U.S. registered trademark, because they can say, well, you only have part of southeastern Pennsylvania, and we're in a different state. And there's no overlap. Now, we could argue about that because it's not that far away, but do you really want to be arguing through lawyers and evidence? That's expensive. So if you file an application early for your U.S. registered trademark, you get the entire country even if you're not using it in the entire country yet, which gives you space. It gives you space to franchise, it gives you space to expand, it gives you space and value when you sell your business. So please, I hope that was helpful. Do not delay registering your U.S. trademarks. Please take it seriously. It's going to be one of your most valuable assets. It's not something to put on the back burner. It's something to put on the front burner, get it done, and move forward with peace of mind. Catherine Cavella, IP Works Law.